Yes. I try to have the best production content. Anyway. Okay. Welcome to Sunday Reflections. Oh man, it's a great day. It was actually was a great day. Oh, my hair. My poor hair. Yeah, I guess we'll have to wait for for chat to populate. And there's Ronnie. Hey, hi, Ronnie. Hi, Ronnie. Anya, afternoon. Wizard, greetings, eerie coasters. What's up, Wizard? How we doing? Top chat all secure? Good to go. Outstanding. Oh man, another great day here. And I have an interesting week ahead of me. A week where I don't know if I'm going to have a car. I'm not worried though. I'm not fucking worried at all. Really not. So the only thing I'm really worried about is how much is it going to cost me to fix my damn car. Otherwise, I'm really not that worried. Really not that worried at all. Thank you, Wizard. I know, Wizard. It was an old joke that you did long ago, but I still love it. It's all visual for me. I see you kind of like Doctor Strange, just kind of floating over chat, going, yeah, everything is all secure here. So pretty cool. Yeah. What's wrong with your conveyance? Tie rods. Tie rod that go. Yeah. So interesting. It was and it happened. I did a every day never forget about it. When it happens. So yeah. I got one wheel going with this, one wheel going with this. Yeah, that's right. Go with your strengths. Go with your strengths. Know your weaknesses. So yeah, today I felt really good. I humped out 4.6 miles to go to the store and go get shit done. It was a good little hump. Humping around with 30 evening friends. Kentucky Survival, humping around with 30 pounds on my back. I got all the eggs home. I actually walked out of Walmart with eggs in my backpack. Yeah, and they survived. It was badass. Vision, hey, welcome. Skeletons come into the chat and say, "Give me a beer and a mop." Beer and a mop. What, Bonesy? What do you have to say about that? I don't like mops too much. Hey, thanks, man. Words from Bonesy. But yeah, it felt good. Yeah, it was a great weather for it. It was in the 60s. And I was in a t-shirt, had my shoes, my boots, and my backpack, and I was just going. No, it's a simple job. Just remember how many terms. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. I will absolutely fuck it up. Easy peasy. Yeah, I know. But I tend to get frustrated and break things when it comes to mechanics. So I don't mess around with mechanics. I know this because of actual experience. Hey, our life, evening indeed. Yeah, it's funny. Funding work on your vehicle is easy to do yourself job, yeah. But it's also a front drive, whatever. Nissan. So I thank you for your confidence in me, Wizard. Yeah. Oh no, not for me. That's he said that's even easier. Kentucky. No, I second guess things and I have a tendency to just start breaking things. I'll kick my car off. I'll light that damn thing on fire and walk away. I will. I've abandoned a few cars in my life. I love this car though. I love this car. This is the first car I ever bought outright with cash. Boom. Right on, Devil Dog. Yes, nice visiting with you earlier. Mad Shad, Semper Fi, brother. Hoorah, Semper Fi. Yut, yut. Thank you, Devil Dog. Yeah, Devil Dog is really cool over there. Rescues. Uh, hardest part is taking the tire off. Really, that part I can do. Uh, yeah. So, oh man, what a day! What a day! And I came home. I knew I did something. I knew I did something, I'm no stranger to humping it out. Uh, I I I walk around with a 50-pound backpack, 70-pound backpack. It's just I haven't been walking in a long time. A GK. Oh yeah, Vision telling people what to do. Smash the like button, folks. Do it now. Large caps means I'm yelling. Right? My commanding voice. Smash the like button. You do what you want. That's fine. Thank you, Vision. So yeah, here in Sunday Reflections, I kind of do a little reflecting, and I had a few reflections that I was working on. One of them was tolerance. Hey, Mama Red, what's good? What's good, Shad? What's good, Mama Red? You is what's good. Yes, indeed, Mama Red. Check you out. Um, One of them was tolerance. One of them was temptation. And one was endurance, obviously, because I was working on my endurance. I'm your Huckleberry. Roll of black tape is your best friend doing a tie rod end. Is it really? I'm learning so much about it. No, the hardest part for me is waiting on people that say they're going to help to help. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to have to, do it myself. No, I'm not doing it myself, but just go ahead and throw it at whoever can do it first. So I actually have like two people ready to help. Two people that say they're willing to help. So, in the meanwhile, I don't know. I'm actually kind of debating whether or not to just go ahead and take that vacation and just wait. Just go ahead and just let the car go in the shop. Fucking just hang around here and get fat, dumb, and happy. Well, I mean, I've got a lot to do, but I've got a lot of trail to go down. So I know what I did today was only 4.6 miles. That's with stopping here and stopping there and taking care of bills and things of that nature. But it felt good. It felt good. Prepper Cowboy, another Marine up in here. Yes, indeed, brother. Semper Fi, never forget. Hoorah! Yes, indeed, Prepper Cowboy. Yes, indeed. What's up, gang? Oh, we're a gang now. That's that. Gang. The interesting word about gang, it came from the Norse word holmgang. Holmgang was fight to the death. Yeah, that's what you did at the All Thing. Sister Marie's Kitchen. Hey, cool. Got home just in time for Sunday Reflections. Hey, Joe Morgan, what's up, man? Most shops should be able to do that while you wait in the office from in work. Too simple. No, thank you. So so if they throw some kind of exuberant price at me, I'm gonna be like, no. So, hey, what's up, Fed Up? Here for a second, brother. I'm at Kings Island and my battery is almost dead. Oh shit. I did notice that when this thing happened, I immediately turned off my vehicle and turned on my flashers, and I had them on for so long that when the tow truck guy got there, 35, 40 minutes later, my batteries was fucking dead. It's like, oh fuck, and he actually had to jump me off. So look out, tolerance. Yes, keep me on track here. Tolerance, temptation, patience is something that comes in threes. Take the vacation. I like your advice. 85 an hour won't be cheap. Fuck. Yeah. So that's why I'm kind of going with I know a guy, Joe Morgan, hey, Kentucky friend, saying hi. Everybody say hi to Joe. Joe, please feel free to throw out your links. And Joe's got a channel. Y'all heard that? Y'all hear me, right? Joe's got a channel. He's putting out content. Check it out. He's doing shorts. It's really, really cool. Words of his dad, basically. Wisdom of his dad that is now wisdom of Joe. So please, I think all you guys have been doing this. Yes, eat my shorts. There it is. Eat my short specials. Matt Shad, definitely take a vacation, brother. We all need one, especially with winter coming. Yeah, I was trying to I was like hoping that I would take the vacation sometime during winter, when things get really really slow around the shop. And but I've actually got some projects I want to do personally at the shop. So I'm just glad I'm not talking to myself. I do it all the time, Joe. It's great. I love talking to myself. I kind of think I'm talking to myself right here sometimes. Uh, yeah, I do that all the time, And when somebody says, "Are you talking to yourself?" and I look at him and go, "How dare you interrupt me when I'm talking to myself?" I got that from my mom. Uh, but I mean, some say that's the mark of a true genius, because most geniuses did that. It's also the mark of a madman. So, but there's also a fine line between genius and madman. Not saying that I'm a fucking genius or anything. I do have my moments. Bike? No, no, Majik. I don't have a bike. I used to have bikes. No, 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 not right now. Humping it out, walking it out. It's that fits into the training that I do. You know. And that's part of the whole temptation thing. I was thinking about that as I was humping it out. Is man, why don't I get a bike? That'd be too much temptation, right? That'd be too much temptation. Because I want to get it's tempting to take the easy route, right? I could have took the bus. We have an amazing bus system here in Cleveland that take you anywhere you want. But it would have took me 5 hours to get somewhere, that it only took me 20 minutes to walk. So, and it was less of a hassle. The biggest hassle for me was debating whether or not to take the crosswalks, and wait for traffic, or to cross in the middle of the road like everybody else fucking does. So that's what I did most of the time. Did the Frogger thing through traffic. Joe, please feel free to drop your drop your PayPal, and drop your Instagram or Cash App. Yes. Joe has been going through some things. His father died, and I know you guys have already been checking out North Shore and everything. So please feel free to drop all that. Joe, I didn't get a chance to send you off your package, because I got there. Well, I'm stupid and I didn't get to the freaking ATM in time. So, anyway, so it's coming. Don't worry. 50cc motor. But Jeek, there's a guy that has that here. Yeah, he's got one of those cool little bikes. And I encounter the e-bikes. And I do see some validity in that. As really, if you're going to be moving, and World War I had biker squads, biker platoons, and they had bikes, literally bicycles, with with a little gun in the basket. Bullfrog, hey, what's up? There you go, boom boom, Cash App. Yep, yep, yep. Joe Fund Me account, and my PayPal is my email. I'm a 8baller at yahoo.com. You guys are all awesome. Donations are not just just the love and support made this week bearable. Right on, Joe. You're never alone, man. I mean, seriously, you're never alone. That's what I learned. That's what I learned, and I was a lone wolf isolationist. I really was. You know, I in my life I only talked to like two people. That's it. Nobody else I talked to. I didn't leave the fucking house. I didn't do shit, and that was before COVID. You know, I just didn't want to talk to anybody or deal with anybody. So you know, there's just too much bullshit. Let's see. Frenchie dad's Joe's dad was a true freedom-loving American. We owe him a drink. So if you have one, take one in his honor. Skull to that. Skull. I am drinking the hard stuff. Water. Yes. Skull. So Shed bicycle rifles were a thing pre-1900s, and the safety bicycle. Yeah, safety bicycle replaced horses in Europe until World War One, when horses were cheaper. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. And now we have e-bikes, and e-bikes are being. Oh, you got the coffee, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm going to get ready for bed, so no coffee for me. I drink coffee. That means no more sleep for 5 hours. So no, I have to be strategic with my coffee consumption, caffeine consumption, and of course, Seymour Cannabis. Hey, cheers! Yes. I just don't. I have to watch it, especially after yesterday's episode. Which coffee, water, anything you's got. What's up, CJ? Hey, y'all. Good to see you. Just stopping by for a thumbs up and a hug. Oh, thank you, CJ. I love your hugs. Thank you so much. So much love there. Yeah, folks, drop your links, drop your links, drop your links. Seamless plugs for everyone. All day, all night, and then straight to sleep here. Yeah, I can't. I drink. Helps me sleep on rare occasions. Warm liquids, I guess. Yeah. I'm already tired. I did some shit. I was humping it out, and yeah, I was packing the whole way, and that was part of it too. I wanted to test out things, and so I found out with a backpack, Cheshire Tree of Insight. Hey, welcome. You know, I mean, I went to go get. I'm walking around with like $500 in my pocket, so yeah, you better damn believe I'm carrying. You know. Yeah, yeah, fuck yeah. And so that was the other thing is to check out how it rides. What's up, Eric? How it rides with a little backpack on. And yeah, I understand. Yeah, it got a little uncomfortable back there for a bit, and I had to pull off somewhere and hide and adjust it, in the woods. So. Oh, and by the way, I was along the walking here and there, and I found little houses for sale. I'm like, I'm taking pictures. Yeah, so doing my thing, right? Hey, everybody, stop what you're doing. We're gonna go ahead and pause the live stream because Majik has to go get coffee, and he says he'll be right back. Nah, let's continue with it. He'll be fine. He'll just have to play catch up there. So yeah, the reflections. I wanted to do it about temptation. The temptation to take the easy route, the temptation for ill-gotten gains, the temptation to cheat, the temptation to take the easy way. Well, I already said that. To do the bad thing. Yeah, you do indeed bug out, and I did. I found some homes, found some interesting little sights and things, sights and sounds. Yeah, and you get to know, like. I drive these ways. I drive these byways, but when you walk them, it's totally different. Damn, prepping plumber. Wow, sorry to hear that, man. My condolences, really. A great uncle. Wow. Yeah, I was there for my uncle's death. Yep. And it's temptation. I mean, we're gonna start with temptation. Temptation. That's part of that thing, that predatorial thing, that is well known to all predators. That temptation, that urge to go for the kill or not, to take that young huzzy or not, right? To do that, to go for it, whether it's right or wrong, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, bug out, absolutely. That temptation is still there. But us as Homo sapiens in this human condition on this planet, we have evolved. So we would think past that point where now we have morals, ethics, code of conduct, and I think that's where the goodness of humans go. That's where the goodness that is being human, helping out your fellow man and woman. Whoa, hold on. Cheating and stealing is one thing. The breeding impulse, that's different. Is it, Joe? To covet is to covet, regardless of what it is you're coveting. So, hey, yeah. To covet is to covet. And no, I didn't get that from the Bible. I actually got that from Hannibal Lecter. See, Matt Shad, it's easier to take the easy way, to take the bad route, much harder to make the right decision and follow through. Yes. These days, my temptation is the chocolate cake on the counter at midnight. Right. Chinook, hey, welcome. So yeah, I mean, there's that. That hunger that feeds, feeds us and goes, I want that. I mean, okay, action. Majik has came back, so now we can continue with the live stream. Yeah, right on. Yes, yes. My hope and wish is that you all find solace in the fact that you will carry on his legacy. Look, Shad, the fleshy sins feel nicer, okay? Hey, I mean that's the thing, right? Sister Marie's Kitchen. LOL, I gave it to temptation. I scored at the grocery store. All right. Michelle the Great, hey, welcome. Be blessed and prepared. Catch y'all later. Take care, TJ. Thanks for stopping by. Hunger Feed Cake said, come and eat me. Yeah. Food, sex, Chuck C. Rah! It's Shadeth the Madeth. Hey, welcome, Chuck C. Occam's Razor. I've had sex at the grocery store. That's what's up, Joe. Hell yeah. I've had sex in the courthouse. Only because my girlfriend at the time was working for the county clerk. And I was there for her lunch break. So hey, she talked me into it. So whatever. Which I'll clean up on aisle 4. We got a spill, folks. It's a Class A emergency. Oh man, Doug Fual, true story. Oh, that's what's up. Hey, sympathy with a dog lover. But temptation. I mean, sex on a lopsided load washing machine at a laundromat at 5 p.m. on a Friday. Yeah, that's great. What the fuck? I'm talking about temptation. You guys automatically go to sex in public. Right on. I mean, right on, Joe. I mean, that's what's up. Sex is always when it's consensual sex, right? But there's also that other temptation that we tend to frown upon. That's the rape, the pedophilia, what's the other one called? The other end of the spectrum. Rip curl, hey. But yeah, any kind of sexual deviancies, it's usually frowned upon. It usually is. Of course, nowadays they're making it mainstream, but we have to resist that temptation. Prepper 101. Is it really? I got to keep track of this. 412 days. Thank you very much. Prepper 101. Oh, shit. All right, Kentucky. Well, since the topic's out there, there's nothing more a mailman loves to do than to deliver his package. Okay. All right. That was pretty lame. That's like a dad joke. Hoodow. Hey, welcome. Now I'm old. It's all hallway sex. Dorms and stuff, huh? Yeah. Kentucky. Okay. Delivering your package. Okay. All right. Where's prepping plumber? He's laying the pipe. Right. Here we go. Come on. Bring it. Yeah. Both saying fuck off. Leave me alone. Right. Yeah, make the adult choices, and it's not just about what do you expect? I'm both a mailman and a dad. There you go. Right. So, Kentucky survival. Right on. Yeah. Hey, drugs. I mean, I've never had public sex, but I've done loads of hard drugs and nearly every Dunkin' Donuts bathroom in Rhode Island, but that was a long time ago in a different life. Yeah. Yeah, wow. Drugs, that's a massive temptation nowadays. Is hey Arkwild, hey, welcome. Arkwild, I mean, please feel free to jump in here and talk about some what the Bible, what the good book says about temptation. Because literally religion has given us, oh God, here we go. Religion has given us the morals and the ethics to fight our temptation, right? And to make a society, right? Here we go. I got to talk about Prepper 101 here. Two guys at a bar. First guy says his mother-in-law is an angel. Second guy says, you're lucky mine's still alive. Okay. Drugs and booze. Drugs and booze kind of go hand in hand with sex. They feel nice. That's why they're probably bad for us. I mean, well, everything's good for you in moderation, right? Except getting shot, I guess. But it even talks about in the Bible where Jesus himself was tempted, um, yep, including moderation. Even the Lord himself, even Jesus himself was tempted, and he turned it down. But why? Why would he have turned it down? Would you have turned it down? Yeah. Um, we get tempted all the time. We get tempted by, there's an old mafioso proverb that an honest man is a thief without opportunity. So everything in moderation, including moderation. Oh God, survival. That's why I don't like wine either, Joe. Just yeah, the sulfites give me a headache. I don't like it. I don't know. I'm tempted by shrimp gumbo. I'm simmering now. That's nice. That's nice. There's a lot of temptation. There's a lot of temptations out there, and we resist it. We resist the temptation to get stabby with a motherfucker that cut us off, that said something bad to us. Back in the day, there was no really recourse for it. Yeah, you might get, if somebody found out about it, which nobody would find out about it if you just killed somebody in an argument, which happened a lot, by the way. Yeah, I think 1970s was probably when it all stopped. It all started to fade away. No longer would you have to fear for your life if you start hey, Krista, good violence and bad violence. Yeah, there's violence and there's violence and ultra violence. Oops, is in here. Yep. So nowadays it's a little bit yeah, people still argue and people still die from it. We just can't get away from that. We are still a very violent species, and even our Constitution talks about it. That we as free people, as we cannot be totally free. We have to have some type of oversight, because if left to our own devices, it will be absolute chaos. We will somebody will everybody will try to take advantage of everybody. So having these rules and regulations and these installations of morals and ethics is very, very important. Anarchy. Actually, anarchy is it doesn't mean what you think it means. It means a world without government. So if you and a lot of groups were able to self-govern, in a clan, in a pack, in a family. There's a lot of there were still rules and regulations, right? There's a patriarchy and a matriarchy, and they gave wisdom and knowledge and rules to their family, into their flock, into their tribe, whatever, and that passed on. See, tribe. Yeah, my issue with temptation is that I have an issue with it. Okay. True American letter. Hey, a time and season for everything under the sun. Yeah. Let's see. Jesus had time for sinners. It's good to know God even has a place for the likes of me. Right on, Chinook. Joe, hands and feet have killed since Cain and Abel, yet they want to ban guns. It's about control of one on one level or another unless the terms are agreed upon. Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's we all know what happens when a populace gives up the means to defend themselves to the government. Well, there's in tyranny. And tyranny, the study of tyranny and freedom is as old as time. And that's where our Constitution comes from. And so, yeah, that's what we're facing. We're facing that. And we're actually watching. There is a temptation, right? You all feel it, that it's time to hit the streets, right? And bust out the guillotines and let's do this thing. Let's send the balloon up ourselves. But we fight this temptation, and I think that's good. I think that's really good to err on the side of caution, um, you know, because going through that, going across that threshold where there is no more rule of law, that you yourself have, hey milkmaid, what's up? That you yourself have stepped over that line where now it is lawlessness, and now the temptation is to be acted upon, to take another man's life, to rape, pillage, and plunder in the name of freedom, or in the name of retribution, the name of revenge. I don't know. There's something that has to be said about that. I say no. Um, I do. I do think that something needs to be done, definitely. Our forefathers are, yeah, hey, what's up, Besmore? Our forefathers would be saying, let's do something now. Um, but still, we stand by. Still, we're fighting that temptation to literally pull the trigger. Um, but it's because we have the means to pull the trigger, but we have the wherewithal not to. So hey, cat lady. Majik, me too. Guillotines and trebuchets. They don't see the forest for the trees, yeah. They don't even see the own shit on their knees. And yes, I'm quoting Marilyn Manson. That's a great one. Uh, they that temptation and our morals and our axes. Oh, Edmund's axe. Then you really want people to pop it off and do something dumb. Yes, yes, and that's the thing. It would be very dumb for us to do that. It would be very, very stupid for us to just go ahead and take to the streets and do it, because we have no, when that happens, it's going to be a free for all. It really is. Uh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a free for all. A lot of innocent people are going to die, you know, and the people that should be dying are probably going to get away scot free. All they got to do is just jump on a plane. They're gone. That's it. How are you going to shoot down a plane with your little Armalite? You're not. You might get a lucky shot. I mean, it's happened before. It's a possibility. But yeah. Wow. Yeah, but it's also up to us. Here we go. Bug out. Tolerance seems to be stronger than the temptation on the subject. Right in the colleges. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that radical acceptance, which is kind of what the First Amendment is all about. Hey, I don't agree with what the fuck you're saying, but I'll defend your right to say it. Well, see where that got us? Summer of love. Um, Seditious, any kind of, yeah, we could listen to that seditious, that communist, manifesto, media warfare, electronics. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it's 1A for them, but not for us, right? You know, you see Alex Jones has to pay billions and billions of dollars now, or what? Yeah, close to $1 billion for the Sandy Hook bullshit. Yes, I said it. Probably not supposed to say it. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, he's getting hit hard for that. That's some say that's the end of the 1A. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's time to stand up and be counted. Yeah, the problem with that, Loretta, which I love that song by Minor Threat. Um, when you stand up to be counted, uh, now you've been targeted. So uh, it's like gathering all your eggs in one basket, kind of thing. You know, it's easier to divide and conquer. Uh, $11 billion? No. Oh, that's a lot of time in the salt mines. Just saying. And yes, we have a salt mine. The Cargill mines. Even the temptation of civil war, the temptation of revolution, it seems like it's right there. Hey, Vision. All right, take care of yourself, brother. Absolutely, a person should have a right to self-defense. Absolutely. That's yeah. You're right. You're right. If a person has taken it upon themselves to attack you and to harm you or your loved ones or someone in your general vicinity, then you absolutely have the right to meet that threat. Dueling legal. That would be cool. I mean, tell you the truth, Joe, it would. But um, what happens when Joe Schmuckatelli, who's 20 years old and 230 pounds and can lift five deadlift 500 pounds, challenges the old man that's had three heart attacks and weighs a buck oh five. I mean, to hand to hand combat, or whatever. You know, Man, Shad, I didn't know your salt mine was still open. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Cargo Mines is still open. Absolutely. They pump out billions of tons of salt every year. Most of it gets used on the streets here. Canes and swords. Yeah, right. You look back to those times of the judicial duels, and some of it's just kind of comical. I mean, really. If a husband and wife had a judicial duel to the death, the man was given a wooden sword and he was put in a hole up to his waist, and the woman was walking around with a real sword, smacking him, killing him. So, yeah, how would you do that? I say make it televised. Let's go ahead and just put it on TV. Let's make that UFC, death. Let's have the death match. Go ahead and just put it on TV. Pay per view it. PC at the ball. People used to have the balls and fortitude to handle this agreements like gentlemen, pistols, dueling swords, hands, feet. What be you will, what be you were the first civilized judicial systems there was. Yeah, you like the high noon. Wow, wow, wow. Arg! Hey, what's up, Song of the Self? Welcome. Just a good day. It's a scary time for this country. Scary for me. With five babies, I must be ready to protect. But sure, why not try to take my rights away from me to this? Right. Exactly. Yeah. Why? Why? No. No. It's not. That's non-negotiable. You know. But the temptation is there for them as well. You see this regime has that. Yep, hillbilly. There was a definite time for it, and it was sequential. I'd have to say 1850-ish. No, 18, almost the turn of the century, 1900. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we still had duels. It's raining outside. Oh shit. We still had duels. In our time, in our early our infancy of this country. Is it the Adams duel? I forget. But, yeah. Hoot, whatever is customary as long as people handle businesses. Yeah. Yeah, it's raining. I just got a text from my boss, I think. Let's look at this. Right. Yep. 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 Alrighty then. Okay. Cool. So yeah, the temptation to do the wrong thing, the temptation to do things that the temptation is there, but the opportunity is there. So that's why they say fences make good neighbors, right? Cameras make people honest. If somebody is watching, that criminal element has kind of says, well, maybe I'll be honest and just walk on by. Or maybe I'll come back with a paintball gun and take out that camera and then get what I want. Right. So I mean, it's a risk and reward thing, right? Who dares wins. Are you going to be covert about it? But that reflection for me was a temporary reflection. Now I'm going to move on to something else that I reflected on, obviously because I was walking, handling business today, and that's endurance. Damn, Deathclaw, I quit using them a long time ago. USAA, yeah. What's up, Deathclaw? I mean, endurance. I felt good today. I felt really good today, just stepping it out. I feel human. Ronnie, I don't know. That's a good question. uh, yeah, yeah. I actually owe them money. I owe them like $5,000. After they told me that it was no big deal. So they screwed me over. They didn't screw me over. They reneged on their promise. I told them that I couldn't pay the insurance because of the whole COVID thing and all that, and I was I didn't even have money for rent. And they were like, "Don't worry, it's okay, don't worry about it." And at the end of everything, when I was getting evicted, they went ahead and slapped me with "Hey, do you got $5,000, $5,200 to pay us with all that back pay?" It's like, no, no, why? You said it's okay. You give me a letter. I still have the letter from the president of USA. Oh, no, no, no. We need all that back if you're going to continue to have insurance with us. Oh, gee, great. Thank you. Well, that sucks. Go ahead and fuck me. No, I don't. Sorry. They're like, well, I'm sorry. At this time, we're going to have to terminate our insurance with you. Great. Fine. Fine. And so I just went on to Geico. And that's where I met you fine folks. Yeah, and y'all threw a lot of money at me. And I got Geico. And got out of that shitty situation and came here to Cleveland, where now I'm in a snowy situation. Even though my car is broken down and sitting out there in the parking lot, waiting to get towed, I'm not worried at all. I'm happy. I'm content. I feel that I'll handle it. It's okay. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Tell them don't let the well, I'm sure it's on my credit score. Joe. Yeah, Milkmaid. Yeah. Yeah, it was a low time indeed. A low time indeed in my life. But it was also a humbling experience. I was well prepared to just carry on, and eventually I would have made my way out of that that situation I was in. I just had to work myself out, dig your way out, right? Uh, God didn't make frogs to have wings to bump them on their butts. Most of all, America's dueling was for honor and self-preservation. Yeah. I mean, well, there was a lot of dueling. Yeah. I must defend my woman's honor. And you could, and that was the thing. That I think that's why dueling kind of got away from. We kind of got away from dueling because you could duel for just about anything. You've and you've seen how that cowboy, the cowboy, movies portrayed it. Like, I mean, you walk in a bar and they looking at you like they want to kill you already. That's my seat you're sitting in, boy. Oh, I'm sorry. You get up, you move to another seat. That's my seat too. Really? Stand. You get up and you stand. You go to the next side. You just stand by the bar. I stand there. Oh shit. Okay, I'm leaving. You're not allowed to leave until we have us a duel. You have offended me and whatever. And fucking yeah, they just want to kill you. That's it. You know. And a very interesting subject too is the Western time, our Western age, the Wild Wild West, and what it did for justice in our world. It really brought our justice system up to par, and at a point where they're like, well, we got to do something here. We all remember the story of the hanging judge. He would just start hanging everybody. Just, come to my town, he's fuck around. Well, guess what? You're on the gallows. Yeah. Or the sheriff that says, "Hey, how you doing, everybody? Y'all have a nice day. Y'all be nice, and or I'll shoot you dead." Because I got the big iron on my hip. So. You had to, because men that made Americans were products of the time. Yeah. But aren't we now? Aren't we the same now? I mean, now you got 14-year-olds running around with fully automatic Glocks, killing each other because what they said to each other on Facebook. Oh, you tweeted, you Instagram that shit. Oh hell no, you dying, motherfucker. What's up, book? Hey, I mean, are we any different than those of the times? No. There used to be a time when they'd kill you just to look at you. Didn't look at anybody. Didn't make eye contact with anyone unless you wanted confrontation. And it's interesting how the Asian culture is like that too. China, Japan. Japan is a very polite, a very formal society. And so if you walk around, if you look at somebody in the eye as you're talking to them, it's a confrontational thing. And so it's better for you to look away, and then of course you look up or you look down, to convey some type of message, like, "Hi, how are you doing, chat? Hello, chat. Nice to meet you." It's that kind of thing. So we're Americans. We like to look each other in the eye, don't we? A lot of Western countries like to look each other in the eye because that's how it is. Because we like to look at each other. Scrutiny. I'm going to use my scrutiny eye on you. I can't do the raised eyebrow thing like The Rock, but you get the point. It also conveys confidence in yourself, and honesty. Honesty. If I look somebody in the eye as I'm shaking their hand, "Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you," and they squeeze my hand, they look at me dead in the eyes. I mean, we have a connection, right? We have an eye. Yeah, they do. Yeah. And how many people have you looked them in the eyes and they just They don't want to be, "Hey, cute Chris, hey, what's up?" You get a lot of that. You understand that. As I was walking around today, when I walk by somebody, I greet them. I look them dead in the eye, and I say, "Howdy, good morning, how are you doing?" I don't care who it is. And it was interesting. I had a lot of young people that I did. Yes, it is. And I met some young people and they didn't know what to do. I was saying, hi, how are you doing? And they're like, hi. And they kept walking. One girl who was working at Walmart and I was passing her by outside, uh, you know, and I walked by her and I looked her, she was on her phone and I was like, hey, howdy. And yeah, she had a wig on. I don't know, maybe it wasn't a girl. Who knows? Uh, but wig on with a band. It was some kind of the hair was red as this. But anyway, I was like, "Howdy," and she's like, and I'm watching her as she walks by, and then finally as we pass each other, she goes, "Hi." I mean, just very late, very very late to the conversation. I was like, oh, whatever. I mean, at least she said hi. At least she said hi. Bye. There's an interesting story. I think you've heard this before from Kill Bill of the master, which is a real story actually, where this guy was a master of kung fu, and they would walk around and a Shaolin monk walked past him and he said greetings, and the Shaolin monk just kept walking, and did not return his greeting, and so he went back to the Shaolin temple and killed everybody. So the story goes. Uh, but having the endurance, having the endurance of mind, because endurance. Yeah, you can tell a lot about a handshake. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, you know, I yeah, I've got the GI Joe Kung Fu grip, but somebody bigger. I've had my hand broken many times, and so it'll crumble if that big guy just goes, and they always do. They always like to go rah. So what I do is I throw this pinky back and I throw this thumb back, and so that's what I give them, and it's kind of painful for them, but it's. I let them know. I'm like, and then I pull them in. I let them know. Yeah, okay. You're not gonna do that crushing death blow with me. I don't give a fuck how big you are. Uh, but it's that's part of it, right? That's part of it, and having the endurance of mind, because your body is telling you, hey, stop what you're doing. You're killing us. Stop what you're doing. This is uncomfortable. Oh, my feet hurt. Oh, your back hurts. Oh, we've smoked too many cigarettes today in our lives. And gotta stop. Gotta stop. And endurance is really your body, your mind saying, no, let's go. It's your will going. We got a place. I have a mission to do. This is my task, and body, you're going to complete it because you're the vehicle. What the mind does, the body must follow. It's not the other way around. Yeah, it's good to know your limitations. True. But the mind is always free, and the mind is more powerful than the body. The mind controls the body. You can control everything. You can even control your vagus nerve. You can control your core temperature. You can control your heart rate. You can control your breathing. Uh, I have milkmaid. I have. Yeah. 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 I remember this. I remember this. The hope is that, yeah, hey, independent. Hope made the rat swim harder and longer and survive than the mouse that had no hope. The rat that had no hope just gave up. It gave up. It willingly died. But just a little bit of hope, and you go for it. You keep going. You have that endurance. You dig down deep into your intestinal fortitude. You grab yourself by your soul and you're like, hey, we're going to live. We're going to swim. We're going to continue to swim until we get out of this. There's got to be a hope. There's got to be a goal. I'm going to continue to swim, stay above water. Most people that drown give up. They give up. They stop swimming. They get fatigued. Oh no. I'm sinking into the depths. And they try to hold their breath as long as they can. And this is the part where the SEALs come in with their what they call the drowning, the drowning proof is that you know that while you're in the water, if you take a breath, your lungs will fill with air, or your lungs will fill with water, and you will die. So what happens? You take a breath. Your vagus nerve says, hey, take a breath. We must take a breath. We have to exhale. Okay, exhale. You can exhale. You can get rid of your carbon dioxide. Can't breathe though. No breathing. And that's part of the Wim Hof thing. Is trying not to breathe for 3 minutes after breathing very, very heavily and super saturating your body with oxygen for 3 minutes, and then trying not to super saturating your body for a count of 30, I think it is. Yeah, 30 breaths, 30 big deep breaths, and then where your body is overly saturated with oxygen, so that you can last 3 minutes without air. Drowning is for quitters. It is. So there's that, and that you are literally taking control of the strongest impulse, that strongest temptation, endurance and temptation, right? Bought, drowned laughing once, true story. Where you know that the vagus nerve is giving you the strongest temptation to breathe underwater. Yet if you do, you know you'll die. But most people do it anyway. Most SEALs have failed because they're supposed to fail, because they know. That's the vagus nerve is so strong in your body, that temptation is so strong in your body, that in your mind, that you do it. You just go ahead and just take a breath underwater, and your lungs fill with air, and your lungs fill with water. Yeah. Of course, when you pass out underwater, you try to breathe anyway, which, you don't know what you're doing anyway, because now you're unconscious. So, but that endurance, that's something that we all need to tap into, Yes, you Marines out there, we have a few in chat. We know what endurance is. Embrace the suck. We know what that means. Here, take this. Take 120 pounds of this and go that way for for miles until we tell you to turn around and come back. Where are we going? I can't tell you that. What are we doing when we get there? I can't tell you that. How far is it from here to there? I can't tell you that. Just keep going. Fuck. I mean, think about that. Think about that. If now, Milkmaid was talking about hope. If I had an objective, see, that was the training. That was our basic fucking training, right? Love it, cuddle it, squeeze that suck. Okay, Milkmaid. Embrace the suck. Embrace the suck. Embrace it. That's where our humor comes from. That laughing in the face of death as we go forth. But going forward, and you don't know what your objective is. You don't know how long you're going to be out there. You don't know when it's going to stop. There's no hope. I know, Milkmaid, but still, it's funny as hell. See, I'm working on patience and endurance in 2020 when I hurt my back and my life changed. Yes, yeah. I mean, that's the thing too. Is when you get injured, you have to have that patience and the endurance to heal yourself in a certain way, not push it, but push it just enough. See, Joe Morgan, I learned to face life head on, even when you are shaking in fucking terror, because that's what life is, the unknown. Right. So imagine that kind of training all the time. You know, that uncertainty, no hope, uncertainty. And then when something happens, there's the real life, the real thing happens, and okay, we're at point A, we got to get to point B, and we got to do it within this time, and then we go from point B to point C. Like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Exactly. Now we know what we're doing. Now I know. And so anything else in between is nothing. You have hope. It's like, I have to get from point A, point B, solve the objective, and then we move on. Okay. Easy. A lot easier than walking through the fucking woods, you know, and the swamps with all this gear on your backpack, you know, all this gear on your back and going, oh, God, when are we going to stop? Never. Feels like an eternity. And it's a funny thing, you know, I looked into, I'm sub to this Delta guy, and you know, the SEAL team and Doc and all that is a lot. It's hard. It's really hard. You know, they make you do this thing all the time, and it's a set of goals that you have to achieve, but they let you know what the goals are, right? You got to stay up for a week. You got to do all these things. You got to do 1,000 push-ups here. You got to pick this log up and go over here, go over there. You know, you've got 10 minutes in the water. Da 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 da. Delta and Doc is all alone, and you're doing it with a bunch of people, right? Navy SEALs. Delta and Doc is, they give you a map, they give you a compass, and they say your objective is to find the red flag on a rock. Where's the rock? Can't tell you that. How far away is it? Can't tell you that. What's in between here and there? Can't tell you that. Go find it. That's it. That's all they tell you. You know, you could be out there for 3-4 days. They give you 1 day of rations. Here you go. Yeah, the D boys. So it's a different kind of mentality, right? It's no hope, but it's when you can endure through no hope, make your own hope. You know you're going to make that, complete that task, whatever it is, however long it is. That's a different kind of endurance. It's like that rat that's swimming, trying to stay alive. There's hope. There is no hope. But the rat makes his own hope. Keeps one thing in his sights. That's endurance. So, folks, that's been my my thing, you know. I guess it was conjunctive or aneurysm. Damn, green thumb. Sorry to hear that, man. My condolences. My condolences indeed. All right, I'm going to grab me a drink, folks, and then we're going to go outside and have a cigarette. Check out the Cleveland air. It's kind of cold out there. Yeah, a little chilly, I'd say. A little chilly. Hi, Charity. Ugh. I am giving in to my temptation of cigarettes. Wow. That fast, huh? Eat cheery. What's up? I'm thirsty. So, what do you think? Is life just a one big endurance race? It kind of is. How long can you last? How long can you swim until you give up? How long can you continue until your body gives out? And your mind says, that's enough. We're done. You have to do it yourself. The sun will rise again. The earth will turn to sand. Creation's colors fade to gray. See the stickly hands of time write its final rhyme, and in a memory. Deathclaw. Yeah. Fuck them. Although I should have joined when I was in the Marine Corps. I would have, my payments would have been like $15 a month instead of like $200 a month. They're high as hell, man. They're talking about like they're saving me money. Yeah. Geico's doing a lot better. Wow. Potato leek soup. Wow. That's great. Yeah, life is an endurance race, isn't it? It is. Hey, what's up, Cha Cha? I miss what is that? The olive. I used to get it for the from Olive Garden soup salad breadsticks, uh, Toscana, uh, the potato Toscana soup or something. I forget the name of it. But it had. It's the only way I like kale in that soup. Mm. Soup is good food. It would make a good meal. There's no guy named Soup. Thank you, Milkmaid. Zupta Toscana. That's it. Zupta Toscana. Yes, it was. Deathclaw. Endless soup, salad, and breadsticks. It was their lunch special for like $6.99. So when I was in pest control, and that was my favorite place to eat. If I had the chance and the time to get there. Let's see what Captain Crafty. My dad said life is worth losing at the point your mind goes. Captain Crafty, hey there, sexy. Had to turn in because the rest of you was passing me off and making me feel hopeless. Ooh, homemade meatball subs. I got a meatball sub today. Yeah. Yeah, there's always hope, and that's what we're talking about. We were talking about that earlier, you know? Gotta have hope. Hope will ignite you. It will bring you out. It will bring you out of your. It will ignite the super person in you, the superhuman in you. It will, in your mind, in your body. You know, the experiments have shown it, right? Nobody. You know. Oh, thank you, cat lady. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of kale. I'm just saying But in Zupta Toscana, I like it. When the dementia pays me that visit, I'll have indoor hunting accidents. Joe. Oops. Yeah, you can't ingest. There's the thing about what you consume, right? In social media is a lot of it. If you can consume all this doom and gloom, well, that's what you're going to be. Kind of self-prophetic, self-prophecy kind of thing, self-fulfilling prophecies. You you just start to do it. And you're like, fuck it, life sucks, so might as well just let it go on down the shitter, right? And you actually start to push yourself towards that. But if you have hope, what the hell's a white girl burrito? I'll eat the hell out of it. Sounds good. Yeah, we love some food, don't we? We love our food porn here. That's where I draw the line. Kale chips, no, I can't. I tried. I tried. I did try. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, perspective. Right, Majik? And if your perspective sucks, go to somebody else's perspective. Go to the left, go to the right, go to the north, south. Look at the perspective as a big circle. You get to go around that circle and look at that thing in different perspectives. Not enough garlic. Okay. Texas toast. Seaweed. Hey, I do like some. What's it called? That soup. Here we go. White girl. We'll find them in trailer parks. Usually wearing too tight spandex. They can be fun too. I like how you describe my daughter likes it though. Kale survived in my garden first time. I was telling the stranger sex at Walmart story later. Yeah. The odds of us being here are baffling. We all have that same endurance, and that hope, like I was saying, that hope give you the endurance you need. Even if it's a small glimmer of hope. We all need that hope. We usually find it outside ourselves. But what we don't realize is that hope and that endurance is inside of us. We can ignite that and use that. Even says it in the Constitution, all men will suffer tyranny. For the sake and purposes of whatever reason, right? That's what we do. We suffer. We suffer and we endure. Because, oh well, life sucks, get over it, right? Carry on. I eat deer. No alternative, right? Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, if you tell yourself that you're not going to do it, if you tell yourself you're not going to quit, well, that's the idea too, is the negativity part. Is I will not quit. Well, chances are you probably will. But if you say, I will succeed, that's a different kind of paradigm shift. You're not even allowing quitting in your vocabulary. In your vocabulary. Green Thumb, Yang Shad, the monk with wise words. Yang, Yink and Yang. That was me last night. Yeah, I missed that. What we said. Yes, suffering brings strength if you mold it correctly. Yeah. In Kung Fu, there's a thing called eating bitter. I don't know the Chinese word for it. It's called eating bitter. It's where the teacher walks in and goes, hey, okay, we have It's 5 hours till you have 5 hours of class. So sit, get in a horse stance and sit there. Get 5 hour horse stance now, starting now, and you do it. You do it, and you endure the suffering of it. But when you come out of it, like you're saying, when you mold, oh, you're a badass. You are a badass. Dragon Ball Z was based on the same principle. That these guys would go into these alternate realities and train in like 50,000 times the gravity. And when they come back to this gravity, they're super strong, Super Saiyan. Look at bodybuilding. Bodybuilding. Weight training. Lifting something very, very heavy over and over and over and over for years. And you turn into a freaking beast. What's this? Milkmaid. Oh, thank you. I am familiar with it. You know, even though it is kind of macabre, it is profound. Hope is good until it's a drug. Yeah. Well, one could say that drug. Well, drug is a temptation. Drug is a escape. It's escape from reality. It's a way of escaping. Copying is it's a way of chickening out of life. You know, you're not responsible for your actions. You're high. It wasn't me. That was fentanyl. Asterisk art. Yeah, a crutch. Yeah, we all know about some addiction. What it does, what it looks like. You know? Stella's here. Hey, welcome. Take care, bug out. You like drugs that enhance your reality. The biggest enhancement to reality I've ever found was inside myself. Dragon guard in the fridge, yeah, right. Get high on life. Yeah, that's the most profound experiences I've ever had were off of drugs. Were it was me. It was me. It was all me. I was going deep within myself, and that's it. If anyone should know this, it's me. I've been a homeless junkie, and now I'm a semi-successful business owner. Yeah, right on, Cap. Hell yeah. Check him out. Check him out, man. He's got a pretty good thing going, man. He's definitely creative. He's embraced that creative. You know, what's up, Matt? That's the nature of us, anyways. Is to stray from the path. We get distracted a lot. You know. Well, his name, Captain Crappy, loves his toys. And his toys have been rather well to him. They have. There you go, Captain. Oh, Captain, I've got some tattooing, probably soon. I got some tattoo work for you. Yeah, I'd like to check out your work. Uh, on that note, time for first drink in a few years. Heard a quote: "If you want to truly destroy someone, give them hope." Not sure what to think about that one. Yeah, I mean, that's as a tactical thing. That can be used. Dangling the carrot, kind of thing. That's actually what's going on here with us now. With this whole tyranny thing, worldwide tyranny. Is they're dangling that carrot in front of us. They're giving us false hope, leading us into the slaughter. But if you foster your hope, cool, Cat, cool. And I have to design my own. I have to make my own designs. That's always been my thing for tattoos. Although if I do like somebody's work, I'm just very, very picky. And I've only have one tattoo in my whole life, even though I've helped with a few other tattoos and did some artwork for tattoos. It's just, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, basically, I just want some runes. Should be simple work. Just some runes on my body. That's about it. For me, I know what they do. Cage, yes, Cage, Rage in the Cage. Oh yeah, yeah. Talk about endurance. You guys don't know this about him, but he was a badass in the Canadian forces. Yeah, right, Milkmaid. Yeah, I made the mistake. I made the mistake. I told the story. Uh, I wanted to get a tattoo that said dangerous in Japanese. Well, it turned out it was caution. And it's everything. Uh, cool. Right on, Captain. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you guys check out Captain, man. It's really cool. And he's here in Cleveland. So, let's see. Where are you? That way. I'm waving at you, Captain, in your direction. Yeah. Hey, Captain. Yeah. Yeah, I did a video about it. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about Cager. There's something that he was a badass in the he was a sniper in the Canadian Army, whatever. But he did this mass. They do a lot of crazy things too, like us Marines, and going on these long ass humps. And while he was on his NDOC, he broke his back on the hump, and continued. His back was broken. He had a big old heavy backpack on. He's still humping it out, hiking out. We call it humping, but he continued and he completed the whole course with a broken back. Yeah. Talk about endurance and hope. Badass. So yeah. So yeah, there you go. There's a little story about Rage. I don't know. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. I've seen it. I've seen that. We used to do these things called a 30-mile La Crest. It's called La Crest, and I watched this guy. This little guy. 30 miles. We did 30 miles. It's a hump. We do it every year. It's usually with the battalion commander. Whole battalion does it. Lots of casualties. uh, but did we really united? But and I hope that Cage doesn't mind me telling that story. I think maybe he's told that story before. I don't know. But this 30-mile La Crest. This guy kept complaining that his feet hurt. Well, everybody's feet hurt, right? My feet hurt. Your feet hurt. Everybody's feet hurt. But he said it hurts really, really bad. But he was like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to continue and carry on." And we as grunts knew, don't take your boots off. Just don't do it. Don't take your boots off. Don't elevate your feet. Keep pressure on your feet. Stand up, sit down, whatever. It just continue when you're resting. We would hump for 50, rest for 10. That was the idea. But if you're resting, we would just sit on the backpack, and that was it. Meow. Is that the cat lady? Cat lady Homestead 23. Meow. That's how I say it. And so he continued to do that, and he kept, complaining, a little complaining. Maybe he wouldn't really complain. He was just like, "Man, my fucking feet hurt, bad. Something's wrong." It's like, "Yeah, I know, man. I know. Just carry on. If you got it, just keep going." So at the end of the hump, the doc was already on there. Our corpsman was already there with him, going, "Okay, you taking off your boots? No. All right, just carry on. Just if you can't, just jump in the fucking Hummer, and we'll take care of you." Well, at the end of the hump, while we're standing in formation, we had to stand in formation after the thing and listen to the battalion commander brag about how badass it was to be alive and all this bullshit. And we're just like, "Can we fucking go? I got Burger King waiting on me. I got some beers, in the fridge. Come on." And when he says dismiss, after about 30, 45 minutes of this bullshit, boom, everybody hits the deck and they start taking off their boots and stuff. Well, he took off his boots, he took off his socks, and I'm sorry, folks, but his skin came right off his feet. He was sweating so much that he literally got trench foot in that 30-mile crest, and the skin literally came right off his feet. And all the docs were like, "Whoa!" And we were like, "Holy shit, you're a fucking badass." He's like, "I told you something was wrong." Yeah, he got mad brownie points for that. But he didn't quit. He didn't stop. Just kept on. Yeah, Kia. Yeah, desocked. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it was the most extreme case and quickest case of trench foot. He sweat a lot anyway. Uh, that's it, Joe. Yeah. Lori just got home. Hey, welcome, Lori. There's been many instances of that. I can't even tell you in my life. Broke my ankle and kept going. Many fights I've been in where hands and things, ribs were broken and stuff. I just kept going. But as oh shit, you went on a boat? It was a cold day to be on a boat. All right, I'm done smoking here. Let's get back inside. I just like these talking in the Cleveland air, in the Cleveland nights. I dig it. Nice and cool outside. Oh damn, Green Thumb. Whew. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh. Yeah. Did you wear your flippity floppies? Uh. Yeah. In a tank top. Badass, Captain. I went for a little a hike, I guess you can call it. 4.6 miles with 30 pounds on my back. Uh, Lantern cruise with local storytelling. Ooh, badass. Yeah, I heard about this, Kia. Yeah, yeah. They closed the season first time ever. No snow crabs. No yeah. And Alaska has been for years they've been getting warmer up there. So we're weights. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah. My backpack, it used to be 70. Now it's down to 50. My Vor bag. But all my gear together is about 120 pounds. Which I can't do that kind of hump out here in society, because they'd be like, "What the fuck? You going to war?" Hey, Carol Ann Henderson. Hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. We're talking about temptation, endurance. It is. I mean, you're right, Captain. It is a lot of extra weight. It is. That is X. I mean, when you do any kind of like you do any of these hiking trails, like the Appalachian or Rocky Mountains or anything like that, those trails, those hikes, they basically require you to have like a 25-pound pack, you know. Uh, but me being a professional hiker for the military, for the government, 120 pounds is no big deal. Of course, I'm an old man now, so rest and recovery is very, very important. All right, take care of yourself, Green Thumb Prepper. Yep. I think the bag Pete sent was 10 pistol mags and 340 rounds P mags. It's only like 35 pounds, but with 2 days food. Oh, wow. Yeah, most of mine was just groceries. I succeeded in stuffing two dozen eggs. Well, actually more than 2 dozen eggs into my backpack with a bunch of other shit, and got it home safely. Yeah, yeah. And plus, I wanted to try out my insoles and my boots and my pants and my holster, which the holster I had to adjust on down the road. Stay safe, everyone, and please do not do me a favor. Tell the people you love that you love them. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye. Right on, Green Thumb Prepper. Thank you very much. Isn't it? Yeah, isn't packing the original Rucking? Death Claw. They're my refrigerator. What the hell you think they are? Come on, get your mind out the gutter. I can just see it now. This guy's like stuffing eggs up his ass, God, I got an egg in my prison pocket. Yeah. Yes, take care of yourself, Green Thumb Prepper. My condolences, brother. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, that's what we did in the beginning. In the prison pocket. Yeah. Prison pocket. The original Hot Pocket. But no, backpacking, that's what we did 300,000 years ago. Walking around the wilderness with a fucking backpack. Yeah, that's what we did. Milkmaid, no, you don't. No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't even look at it. Don't even Google. Don't even ask anyone. Yeah. No. I tell the story. I've told it. Oh, you're off the phone. You're off the phone now. Please continue. Okay. I used to be a prison guard in Tennessee, and the funniest prison pocket story. A prison purse. Ah, yes, the prison purse. Yeah. Yeah, for those who are of that that persuasion, right? But I was working that day. I was working the door. I was working visitation, and part of it was bringing everybody in, and you're everybody in visitation is coming in. They're standing in line, and they have to pass through a big walking metal detector. They're getting cell phones in it. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, well, they were back then too, back in the day. All right, Death Claw. I know it just. But visitations were the contraband. Yes, it is indeed. That's why they were all hands were on deck in the story I'm about to tell you here, which I've told before as well. We were profiling the visitors coming in, and there was this really tall black old guy, and he was very uncomfortable standing in line. He was like 6'2", skinny. He was like. He looked like he was in pain. He was scared. He's looking around. He's sweating. And everybody else is cool and calm. They're just kind of bored. It's early in the morning. And we're all just like, hey, check out tall guy over here, because I read him. You take it all in, right? That's how you profile people. You start, Anyway, Tony, Auntie T, hey, welcome. And so finally he gets to the everybody passes through, and finally he gets to, and these are all people mostly from Wisconsin. We're in Tennessee, and they usually fly in from Wisconsin, or they drive from Wisconsin. And so this guy finally gets to the walk-in, and we have bands too, aren't the metal detector bands too. And finally he walks through the metal detector, and beep, it goes off. And he's like, oh, we're like, what the fuck? Sir, get on the wall. Get on. We're all we start to alert, and we got the wand out. We're gonna check him for weapons and all this, and he just stops. He goes, I've got a gun in my ass. I mean, you're like, what? What? Yes, cheeseheads. And we're like, no shit. He's like, I've had it in there since Wisconsin. I flew on the airplane with it. Oh my God. And we're just like, holy shit. We go ahead and search and make sure you don't have anything on him. And yeah, they took him right into medical. Yeah, he had the clip in and everything, Captain. But it was in condition three. And if you know what condition three is, condition here, I'll show you what condition three. This is a totally safe weapon, right? It's not even loaded. There's nothing in the chamber. So this is condition three. Magazine inserted, nothing in the chamber. I haven't chambered around or anything. That's how he had the 25 in there. So yeah, the only way that it can go off is if it actually gets the slide gets racked to the rear, and so they took an X-ray. They took a picture of the X-ray and they put it on the wall of the entrance of the prison. And everybody that walked in was like, it was a little 25. It was a little 25 that he had shoved in his ass. And they extracted it from his prison pocket. Imagine the turbulence. So yeah, that's the thing, and yeah, he was going to smuggle it in, and then of course our investigation began, and of course the guy that had him try to sneak it in, was making him do it, on threat of his life or his family's life. So it. He just gave up as soon as the alarms went off. He's like, I got a gun in my ass. So you can be like, what? No, it was condition three, but the magazine was inserted into the weapon. So it's condition three. So the round was not in the chamber. It was just in the magazines, like I showed you. So there you go. Prison pocket story for you. Hey, so do you pull the trigger or put your thumb up his butt? Bang! I got a condition three and the number two. Yeah, that's probably the best one I can tell you. The rest are all just disgusting. But I figured easy. North American Arms mini revolver, not a fucking Raven P25. Blowhole. Yeah, I mean that's prison. That's the prison for you. I mean they called them mules. For it, that's what they did. Of course the baggies, full of stuff. And they've done it with they would eat it. They would eat it and then poop it out later. I mean, tobacco mules. Sorry, Frenchie, you just missed the I got a gun in my ass. Sounds like a shitty situation to me. Yeah, not for me. That was for medic. That was for medical to deal with, not us. Balloons, yeah. Yeah, they would take like 5 or 6 condoms, wrap them together, and swallow it or shove it up their prison pocket. Uh, yeah, right. Loretta, time for me to exit. Shitting rabbit pellets. Yeah, so I mean, it was all kinds of craziness, going on in that prison, man. It was it was quite the eye opener. I don't know that, Kia Chris. I don't know. So yeah, prison pocket or prison holster. The prison. Oh really? You got dropped? What? You got Bayraktar? The Bayraktar. Shit, you got drones dropping stuff? The hell? It's the Ukrainians. They messed up on their on their targeting. Oh, good night, Joe. Is it my bedtime too? I gotta go to bed here soon. 8:30ish. Yeah, I gotta go to bed here soon. Great. Yeah, now drones are shitting. Target practicing yesterday. Need more practice. Ooh, badass. Yep, never stop. Hey, Charity, what's up? How you doing? Hey, need your help. Shove this gun up my ass, right? Right, Chris? Ah, Sailor Jerry. I used to have his Hawaiian t-shirts. I would only wear while drinking spice rum and actually smelled like the stuff. Ooh. Guns, phones, drugs, tobacco. Newport Intact goes for $10 in commissary. That's right. Uh, what? What, girl? I'm not giving you any more treats. No. You've already had your pound of flesh. What? Really? I mean, I'm talking to my friends here. Oh my God, this is serious. More treats, more treats, more treats. Well, here you go, folks. Let's feed the beast, shall we? Okay. Fine. Feed the beast. I wonder if I can get my crossbow. Sounds challenging. A crossbow. Oh my God. All right, Charity. You guys see her? There she is. Rawr! There you go. Happy puppy right there. Was this a Shakespeare reference? Who did Shakespeare? Oh, good night, Loretta. Crawl, crawl space. Yep, Charity. That's right. Disassembled. Oh God. I should have never told this story. Hey, what's up, JR? Welcome. Oh, don't. Pound of Flesh, the Merchant of Venice. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. Yep. Hey, folks, drop your links. Drop your links. Drop your links. Shameless plugs for everyone. Really, share the knowledge. Show everybody where you're at. Even though most of you guys, well, everybody here is blue. If you're blue, you know what to do. If you're not, then you're snot. But if you're blue, then you can literally click on somebody's name and go to their channel. You've got full range to do whatever you wish. And of course, JR, drop the fellowship tree. Yep, the fellowship tree. Hair down. Yes, Aaron. Hey, welcome. Yeah, Aaron, you helped me out yesterday, man. Yeah, you really did. You helped me out yesterday. You brought me out of my funk. That's it. Liberty Tree Fellowship. Yes. If someone wants to drop my links, okay. Now she's thirsty. All right, take care of yourself, Krista. Gotta make some noodles. It's getting my bedtime. Oh yeah. Very, very, very tired. And that's good too, because I really I wouldn't say I pushed it, but I did push it a little bit, 4.6 miles, 30 pounds. Little backpack. I would have videotaped it, but I would have just doxed my area, so no, I didn't do that. Noodle Fest. Yes, Noodle Fest. Yes, thank you, Aaron. Yes. See, this is the best I've felt in a long time. I still have that special while the old man and I were going to share the day we killed the people who hurt Grandpa. Damn. Oh, you didn't go to the Pickle Fest, Lori. Oh. Yeah, I was hoping to hear about that. Pickle Fest. Pickle Fest. It's not what you think. It's pickling. There you go. Thank you, Milkmaid. Liberty Tree Fellowship. Libert. We understand. Liberty Tree. Oh, yeah. So, once again, the week is ahead of us. We got what, 14 days? we got 14 days until Halloween, right? 14 days till Samhain. It's early show out west, but the JR Wake and Bake half hour gets the day going. Ah, Wake and Bake, really? Uh, Milkmaid's tired. Well, Milkmaid, we know why you're tired. You're running a damn farm over there, you know, which is cool. Very, very cool. But I live in the suburbs, and what's that? Taking care of business song. That's me. Commuting to work, and you know, working for my pay, and retreating back to the suburbs to live out my life in some kind of convenience and comfort. And then, of course, I go back to work and kill myself all over again, doing it day by day. Uh, Pickle Fest was crazy crowded. I didn't get to go to the Arts and Crafts Festival. Well, I did go. Well, I couldn't hang out there, but I hung out outside as my car was breaking its tie rods. I was directing traffic. It's amazing how people just don't realize what the fuck's going on. Why are you out in the middle of the road? I don't know. I started joking. I was like, yeah, they're just jealous because I found the perfect parking spot because there was no parking. There was so many people there. Yeah, I'd like to go to a pickle fest. That'd be cool. Irish and Scots. Oh, you guys are crazy. Oh, but there's some kind of fight going on inside you. Uh, oh, you're right there. Gay club night, pickle fest. Now it dawns on me. In that case, I don't think I want to go to a pickle fest because I just might win. What's that joke? Uh, about the kiltsman, the guy. Spicy made haggis. He passes out on the side of the road. He's wearing a kilt, and um, this girl comes along and, of course, lifts up his kilt and ties a little bow around his boner, around his around his junk, and then so when he walks away, right, and so when he wakes up, he's like, oh, and he goes to take a piss, and he looks down, he lifts up his kilt, he looks down, he sees there's a nice little yellow ribbon around his bow. He's like, man, I don't know what we did last night and where you been, but looks like you won first prize. Deathclaw, surprise TBA again. Pick a number between 1 and 6 axes to the ready. At the ready for Carolyn Elaine Johnson, who wants to challenge Matt Shad a second time. Oh, check it out, folks. Spicy McHaggis. You were Spicy McHaggis at age 25. Really, Joe? Oh, shit. Yeah. Deathclaw is playing a impromptu trial by axe. We did that last night too. So yeah, it's interesting. So we can play that. Anybody, if you want to play, just please feel free. You're challenging me. Well, you made it to the sidewalk, right, Jessica? It's some kind of old Irish song. I forget, dun, 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 but you see, one first prize. So I don't know. What y'all doing out there? Don't play Deathclaw. He uses Jedi mind tricks to win. Yeah, right. That's funny. Maybe this will Linky, huh? No numbers. Yeah, anyone wants to play and challenge me, please pick a number between 1 and 6. And Deathclaw will start the game. Yeah, between me and who'd you say, Carolyn Elaine? I'm out of water. Stella with a 3. And Lori says too tired. Let's see. Yeah, well, Joe, you surely have earned one tonight. You're a good man, and we salute you, bro. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. To you, Joe Morgan. Indeed. Skull. As I drink my hard water. Majik is a wee bit stoned. Oh, man, I'm tired. I am tired. So I'm probably going to have to go to bed here soon. I'll stay on for another 10 minutes. Yes. Yes. Milkmaid with her shitternet. Not happy about the drink. Majik Samesies. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And Charity's tired too. She's done a lot of walking. Cold and flu season is upon us. Remember your Vit D. Yes, yes, indeed. Conrad. Yes, indeed. Yep. Yep. Hook up your vitamin D3s. Hook it up. And, it's okay to overdose on it. It says to take like 5. I take like 6 or 7, daily. Sometimes 2 doses. So, Def Claw says Stella and Shad. That sounds good. I have to get up early anyway. I'll rain screwed with my work today. Yeah. Yep. Conrad James. Hey, welcome to Sunday Reflections. Sunday Reflections. We have fun here. We do. Today we're talking about temptation and endurance. Temptation, endurance. Mostly because I went on a walkabout with a bunch of weight, walking about 4-something miles, almost 5 miles, with 30 pounds. And the temptation was great to just take a cab, take a bus, but no. Carried on. Go, go, go. All right, a lot of guys hugging outside. That's kind of strange. Love you too, bro. That's a long hug. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Oh, let your axes fly. Axes and Whoopi Goldberg? Really? All right. I'm just gonna nonchalantly play. 98, 52, 3. There you go. 98, 52, 3. See where that gets me. Yeah, but it was a fun day. It felt good to feel my my humanity, my weakness. Yeah, processing, right, Stella? Yep, I do. I have to think that way. I have to processing. Oh, here, solution. Like my little computer just starts turning on. Yeah. Ooh, I hit the left foot. All right. Boom. Got one in the left foot. Stella, it is your turn. Oh, should I be doing this? Okay. All right. Quick game. Yeah. Impromptu kind of name here. Whatever. You say left foot. I got it in the left foot, huh? All right, there you go. Hey, Stella's got an S in her name, too. Shad will fall asleep. No, I won't. No. Joe Morgan, no choice. I'm hurt because you said you wasn't. Yes, reverse trial by axe. Yeah. Right. It's funny how life passes by. It seems like 20 minutes and 20 years go by that fast. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. I really don't have a grasp in concept of time. So which it either makes me drag my feet where I'm just like Darr, or I have such a sense of urgency because I don't want to be dragging my feet, and I work extra fast to try to complete task, and I find out I did it way too fast, and within way before the allotted time, and you're like, "Fuck, you're done already?" I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't want to let this drag on because I don't know what 5 minutes feels like. I don't unless I'm counting. I have to count. If I can count, if I have a clock, then I can go. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that's just the way my mind works. Stella, you hit the right hand. The right hand. So, VW. There you go. I'll make you Stella. Stella VW. Yeah. It's my turn. 150, 100. 150, 100. That's my numbers. Yeah, endurance. We do have endurance, don't we? And there's your mistress, Frenchman. Stella's going for a boob shot. Where does the time go? Didn't we talk about this? Time is a human construct. You know? Yeah, looking back at things. No head, no idea. Okay. Stella, your turn. Looking back, it gives you a different perception of time. You know? Frenchie, we don't have the answers, but I've heard Dark Side of the Moon today, and it broke me inside. Ooh. Reflections in Time. There you go. Stella throwing some numbers out. And I like to do that with history. Is to... that's true. That is true. But does it? What is time? What is time, Captain? If no one is there to mark time, what time is it? I mean, we're only on this planet, for less than 100 years. We think that's a very long time, but it's only a fraction of time in the whole concept of time, Oh, damn, Stella, look at you, bam. Oh, you guys see, man, Kyle Rittenhouse and Brandon Herrera are doing collabs, man. Yeah, I shared it on my community page. My lower back tells me I'm 50, and I stretch and work out 5 days a week. Yeah, so for you, time is measured in pain. Yes. Pain reminds us that we're still alive, right? I feel very much alive. Yeah, Kyle Rittenhouse is all grown up, man. I mean, dude, you've seen Brandon Herrera. You know who Brandon Herrera is, right? He's the AK guy, and he's pretty buff, right? He's got some guns. He's got a big chest. He looks like a fucking midget next to Kyle Rittenhouse, man. Kyle Rittenhouse's guns are bigger than Brandon Herrera's. Yeah, AK daddy. Yep, stretching is key, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Time equals pain. Never thought of it that way. Yeah. And it's interesting if you break something, if you have some visceral pain. Time is enslaving. Oh man. So if you feel something extremely painful, you stump your toe, you break your finger, you break your nose, time seems to stop. Oh, thank you, Def Claw. 2, 65, 31. Anyway, you want time to speed up to make that pain go away. You're like, it just doesn't seem to go away. Time has a way of stopping when you feel that pain. Pain kind of goes, fuck time. You're gonna feel this. You're gonna fucking feel this. 31 is a hit in the head, I bet. Ooh. The movie Click comes to mind. I was an awesome guitar player, so I can relate. Ooh. I'm having some great conversations here. Tell you, chat is where it's at. Frenchie, my dad used to play that to us as kids on his guitar. It makes me remember him when I hear it. Joe, I lifted between 160 to 400 pounds a day, close to 20 years, 14 hours a day for free. Now it feels empty without my dad around. Damn, Joe. Hit, right foot. Ooh, I hit the... Uh-oh, uh-oh. Got him nailed down. He ain't going nowhere. I never gave time much thought, but what Stella said just made me realize I am totally a slave to time. Yeah, aren't we all? My life depends on how much time I put in at work. My whole existence, my sense of self and worth is dependent on how much time that I allow somebody to take from me. Somebody's paying me for my time and for my pain. Measure debt. Yeah. You know, I realize that this is all a game. This is all an entrapment, enslavement type game. Yet I still play the game. Time is the actual real currency. Yeah. Measure my day by how many things I cross off my to-do list. It's a nightmare. Time is the actual real currency. Like that movie. Yeah, with Justin Timberlake and that bug-eyed chick. Where they had the time on their arm. Nope, nada and nothing. Sorry, Stella. No hits. Ooh. My turn. 23, 57, 99er. It is, Stella. Our time is absolutely precious. Yet we throw it all away. It is. And I can't think of her name, Captain. You know what I'm talking about. She's actually pretty cool. She used to be a younger kid. Hey, Fish Sticks, what's up? She was a kid actor, and then she grew all up, got boobies, and now she's hanging out with Justin Bieber doing sci-fi movies. Stop wasting my time. Right. Here's a Deathclaw Jedi. You know this one from this is a quote from Beatrice. And yeah, time enjoyed wasted is not wasted time. Ooh, I got him in the Pip-Boy. All right. Deathclaw Pip-Boy shot. Outstanding. Cool. And Stella just dropped her numbers. Something abstract about time. But the way that we designed it is not abstract. Christina Ricci. Nope, not her. This is a blonde. I don't remember. What? It's not. It's irrelevant. Unless you guys really need to figure that out. Hey, you've got Google. You can do it. Check out that movie. Was it In Time and think. Christina Ricci. No. Christina Ricci? No. Wednesday? No. I don't know. I don't know these things. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Ooh, Stella hit the right knee. What do you mean right knee? Right here? The right thigh? Ooh, look at that. Outstanding. Good job, Stella. 60, 14, and 72. Christina, yeah, I think Christina Ricci is the black-headed chick, right? Concept, I mean abstract. Anyway, I digress. Okay, I see. Concept, I mean abstract in a way, I guess, yeah. Ooh, Shad, I'm making lime, cilantro, Mexican bowls tomorrow. You want one? Fuck yeah. Cool. I'll be on, I'm at 66 in Bessemer. Chicken. Whoa, chicken. Wow, cool. That sounds really good. I don't have I have no wheels yet. No hits. Oh, that sucks. I don't have any wheels right now. They're sitting out in my parking lot. No tie rods. So you deliver. Okay. Well, thank you. You don't have to do that, man. Not on my account. I've got. I give you half my meatball sub. How about that? Made from a real Italiano deli. Huh? Yours now French and sub, but I haven't gotten notifications. Damn it. Lost over 200 pounds in 3 years. The fact my dad's belt fits me now scares me the most. Yeah, Majik, it was about 90 something dollars. Yeah, it's probably the cheapest I've seen a tow bill. Usually you can do it for 50, but and it was a flatbed. Usually flatbeds are like two. I used to dabble in the towing business back in Myrtle Beach. Here, I mean, he busted out a fucking. They sent a fucking flatbed over and just. Who got the hit? Who hit the left shoulder? Left shoulder. Oh, Stella did. Oh, left shoulder. What do you mean left shoulder? What? Deathclaw. Right in the chest? She got one in the chest. See, I don't have the same. I think you did, Stella. Yeah, you got one in the chest. He says the shoulder, but you already got one in the bicep. So, I don't know. Chest shot. I'm saying chest shot. Until Deathclaw tells me, fish stick. I'll come and help Shad. Just got done changing plugs and coils for a friend. Oh, that's very nice of you. Yeah, Myrtle Beach is a nightmare now. Grew up in North Myrtle Beach in the summer, but it's a ghost town now. Yes. Yep, I spent 20 years there. 20 years, 20 years there working in the pescatory industry. And then, of course, my illustrious career as a Marine. 4 years going there, for fun and recreation. Yeah, I've been making marks backwards. You mark left when I say right. I know, but it's because it's the thing is, this is my right hand. This is my right hand. This is my left hand. So that tells you everything. It's everything flipped. Yeah. I know this because I've watched the videos and be like, that's not my right hand. Why does it look so weird? Because right and left is right. Yeah, right. Yeah. This is my left hand. Good night, Milkmaid. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out with us at Sunday Reflections. I love your input. I love your input. Milkmaid is definitely a thinker and a doer. Yes. So thank you, Milkmaid. Thanks for stopping by. Very cool. Okay, Frenchie. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is a provide. This is a fun. Right. Yeah, there was a lot of that, and it was in the '90s, so Myrtle Beach was fun. Oh man, it was fun, and so I had all kinds of little rock and roll bars and shit. Fast women. See more cannabis. Peace out. Hey, thanks, brother. Hey, I gotta go to bed myself. I gotta end this. Oh, I ate a stromboli. And I'm feeling the effects right now. It's a little heartburn. Yeah, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and the pavilion and the gate off and gift shop. Yeah, it's still there. Still there. Yep. Yep. Here recently, the gate often got flooded. Because it goes down. It's got a little third story. It's got like a little basement on the fucking beach. How stupid is that? Yeah, I got flooded not too long ago. It was like 10 foot of water underneath the gate often. And when it did, it pushed all the rats out, and I had to deal with that. Oh, they thought that they had it figured out there, Captain. They had sump pumps everywhere. Yeah. Nice. 679. It's 12. That's 12. Right? 12. Yeah, and it changes. Thank you, Stella. Thank you very much. I try. Not really. I don't have to try. I just spit and be stupid. You know, just say whatever comes out of my mad fucking noggin. I'm saying 12 for the kill. 12 for the kill. Deathclaw. 12 for the kill. Right? Is that right? 9 minus 3 plus 6. That's 12. I think. I'm good at creative math. Not actual math. Oh, thank you, Stella. Thank you very much. Thank you. So yeah, I gotta go, folks. I really do. And plus, I have to call my boss because he's the one picking me up. I just got a notification that he's picking me up early. I'm like, dude, you suck. Okay, Captain. Let's see. Great show, Shad. Good night, everyone. And be nice. Be safe. Nice to meet the fine people in the chat. Thank you, Captain Crappy. You guys, check out Captain Crappy. Independent, many united. Much love, Shad. No, thank you. Majik says +0. Frenchie, Northeast Rebel, was great hanging out with all yous. Great show, great crowd, great conversation. Thank you very much, man. Deathclaw, 1 to the chest. Boom! Hey, there you go. Here's the win. Cool. Thank you, Deathclaw, man. Throwing these reverse trial by axes here. Still have a good day at work. Thank you. You as well. Yeah, just have a great day, folks. Peace out. People later. Thank you, Majik. Yeah, you know, it's a new week, right? It's a new week. New hope. New hope. You know, that's the thing about the future. You can imagine. You can use your imagination. Have an insight and build your own future. Just a little hope. That's all it takes. So, folks, here we go. Thank you very much for stopping by at Sunday Reflections with Mad Shad and all you wonderful people in chat. Please have a great week. A new hope was long ago in a galaxy far, far away. We help those who want help. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Yes, indeed. Now you get me thinking of punk songs here. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Great words are still there. All right, folks, I gotta go. I gotta get to bed. So thank you all very much. New week and another chance for a new disaster. Keep the faith, my friends. Yeah, Frenchie. Hey, you know, never let a crisis go to waste. You've heard this, right? And we all know what that means. That means for them, that's what they practice. Ooh, we can take this and advantage it and do something fucking evil with it. But a crisis is also a way for you to practice restraint, practice patience, tolerance, humility, mercy, and compassion. And it can teach you. It can teach you. So never let a crisis go to waste, because it will teach you a lot of things about yourself, others. So anyway, yeah. Good night, all, and love you all. Thank you, Deathclaw, Jessica J, G. Good night, guys. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much. It's been Mad Shad. Sunday Reflections, Chinese Crisis, and Opportunity are same word. Let's see. Widow's Diary. Blessings to you, Mad Shad, and your family, and all of you in chat. Thank you. Northeast, love you sincerely. No better folks than the ones in our community. Right on, Northeast Rebel, aka Frenchie. So yes, all right, folks, I gotta go. Thank you all very much. Okay, I can feel my eyes falling as I'm talking. So, yeah, yous guys. Hey, yous guys. Hey, yous guys. Hey, you see some youths run through here? Hey, yous, I'm talking to yous. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you very much, folks, and good night.